Today we have a 2016 Honda CRV in for a timing chain. This unit's got 100,000 kilometers, but the timing chain was actually noisy almost from new. The dealer said that was normal. So we're gonna take it apart today and change the timing chain assembly. All right, we got the crank bolt out after an hour of fighting. The car companies seem to be competing to see who can make the tightest crank bolt these days. But some tools and a lever bar and I win. Block heater cord fix. Yep, nope, that's not the way to do it. This car is pretty heavily self-maintained by the owner. So this was loose already. It was connected to the alternator, but the bracket was loose. They've done a valve cover repair job. Lots of RTV. So I'm going to assume that that's fixed as good as this. So when I take this apart, we'll fix that as well. All right, I've got the valve cover off, and customer has used ample amount of silicone to make sure the valve cover didn't leak. So I'm going to clean that all up. And it looks like they do regular oil changes, fairly clean. That's good. I have to see if this Honda cam's coming apart like some of them have. And it's got some wear. Honda quality is not what it used to be. This motor has 100,000 kilometers on it. And we don't know what's clitter-clacking yet. But the timing, I'm assuming the guide's broken for the timing chain. And we'll see shortly. We'll get the cover off here. Okay, we're taking the side cover off now. So there's 3 bolts under the oil pan to the cover. Take those out. And then numerous other bolts. Once the engine mounts out, you can move it around. I did the top ones with the engine lifted up. And then I lift it up on the hoist and the engine comes down, and you can reach the rest of them. And then we'll pop this cover right off and see what's going on in there. The most challenging parts of this is getting this front cover off, actually. So one of the things I'm going to do to try and make this easier is get the variable valve timing solenoid out of here. I already took the bolt out when I took the rest of the timing cover bolts out. And just gotta give it a little jiggle. Oh, and it pops out. And then we'll get this out of here, and that'll make it easier for the timing cover to pop out. And you want to check it for metallic debris or anything. We're gonna wash it up before we put it back in anyway. Okay, we've got the sensor out, and we're ready to pop the front cover off and get it out of here. And I can see already, you can look at this cam gear, chain's loose, so something wrong, but we'll figure it out. Let's pull this back. Woo, that was easy. Usually you gotta fight. Look at that Honda getting stuff out of there easily. Woo! Okay. Now, what's the matter? Why is this so loose? Is it just stretched? And nothing's broken. Looks that way. Well, we'll get the new chain in there, clean it up, put it back together. Before we can take the timing chain out, we have to roll the engine over and get it to top dead center and all the timing marks lined up. So I take a spacer, something that'll fit over top of the factory nut to make up the space from the balancer. Thread that on there, and then we'll turn it over until the timing mark lines up with a little arrow there on the block. And then hopefully the top timing marks line up as well, or else we gotta turn it around another 360 and then lock it in. Okay, we've got the top dead center lined up. As you can see, the arrow on the crank gear. maybe. Is lined up with a little arrow on the block. And at the top, we've got the, what do we got there? Big chain droop. So that tells us that this chain is badly stretched. And why would a chain be stretched out at 100,000 K, you ask? Well, the other Hondas prior to this had a timing belt, and it needed to be changed at 100,000 K. And everybody squawked, well, Honda, we don't like having to put $600 into it every 100,000 K. And they said, oh, we can fix that with a $2,000 timing chain. Okay, we've got the timing chain out, and we're gonna take this razor blade here and clean up the gasket surface, get all the old sealant that Honda used there between the case and the block. I'll clean it all up with brake clean, and then we'll be ready to put new timing components in. Okay, one of the tricky parts to setting up a timing chain on most engines is you have to get the bottom gear put in place, and someone has to hold it there while you put the top gears on. So I always take a piece of foam, and it's holding this link up tight against there so they can't move and fall off while I'm undoing the top and putting it on the gear. Okay, this is how we had to get everything tight at the top here so that we could put the tensioner in, but we've got it, and all the timing marks are lined up as they should be. Now I'll make sure I torqued all the little 10 mil bolts down properly, and then we can remove our safety tie strap thing, tool number 7B2490. Okay, we've got this one back together, and I fired it up and it runs nice, and we'll wash it all up and give it back to the customer. On to the next one. Thank you.